Okay, the coast is clear. Shh! Stupid animal, what are you doing? Look. Look. I don't look like a stable boy, okay, but just I need you to calm down. Shh. There we go. There's a good boy. Honestly, you know you are gonna give me a heart attack. But this isn't even about like what you horse things, what I'm not. You can tell I'm not that kind of person. Because how you're kicking up a fuss. Like I know horses are some of the biggest crash out animals, but you really had us both in trouble for a second, okay? Now, you know why you're here. I put forward a ballot in advance of your racing, and I just saw your stats, and it's like if I had known, sometimes I get a bit out of it on a night out, if I had known that you were this terrible at racing, then I would not have put any of my money on you. But the thing is, what I've actually found myself in as a situation is I've put all of my savings that I was supposed to save for my son's heart surgery onto you winning the race. And I was like, okay, how do you expect me to deal with this? How? Peter the horse is here, are you serious? 6 November 2025. I'm the only one vouching in your name, and what are you doing? I come here, all the other horses are doing high knees, some form of like advanced Austrian dancing to prepare for the race, and you're here kicking up a storm because you got the wrong type of grain in your trough. Are you serious? I get the most crash out horse. Look, just listen. So I'm ballot number 1 for you because I'm the only one who will ever be putting forward a ballot for you. But I just told you, I have some of the most important money that's been saved up that I have going on to you. I can't afford for that to go through. My wife will murder me on the spot if she finds out that this is what I've been spending my spare time doing. So I was sat thinking to myself, and I was thinking I could take care of this problem. I could take care of this problem in a more efficient way than I'm sure previous gambling enthusiasts have gone before me. You're giving me the horse eye. Don't ask how I know. I've seen enough of these races. You're giving me a side eye. You can tell. Okay, look, I can admit that this has gone down the route of an addict type of thing. Okay, but like I need the hit. They know what they say. All gamblers, they quit right before they're about to get $1 million. And you think that I'm just gonna sit here and quit? No. We don't have a quitting mindset. I have to keep my voice down, okay? Because I don't know, the stable boys around here are serious, and I don't think my outfit is really giving horse. I thought, like this would distract you. Kind of looks like straw, you want some straw. Next time you freak out like that, just start chewing on my shirt, honestly. I'd rather that than you get us both in legal trouble, okay? So I hate to say it, buddy, but tonight's your last night on this beautiful green earth. You were put on this planet quite literally for one purpose, and you can't even fulfill it, so frankly, what's the point? I might as well smooth and swift, soft and swift, it won't be painful, but we can't keep you around. We can't keep you around. We cannot keep you around, okay? Like, I'm sure you heard this coming. I'm sure you've heard other rambles. It's probably gotten to the point where you're a horse that can understand English. Okay. So you may have noticed I have various tools to undergo this procedure. I did my research on WikiHow, so I think I know what I'm doing. This pen will put you into a comfortable sleep, okay? A comfortable sleep. I may be a little impulsive, a little crazy with my money, but I'm not crazy with the lives of other creatures. Either that's one thing I won't stoop down to. So, I'm gonna administer this once you stop freaking out, okay? Once you stop freaking out. And then hopefully we can be ready. So, let me know what you think about all that. Let me know what you think. In a horse type of way, like, I don't know, let out a little whinny or something. this. Okay. I'll need to be able to put this into this towel, okay, so I can put it around your horse face. And that should do the trick. See what I tell you? What I tell you is going to be nice and smooth, nice and swift. There's going to be no complaints here. But now I'm just worried you're going to pick up on what I'm doing and you're going to freak out again. But you know, it's fine. Now, can you please be a good horse and just lie still for a second? Lie still. Lie still. Lie still. That's it. That's it. Good boy. How did you get such bad stats? Seriously? Speed 2 out of 50? Oh my goodness. Were you born in like someone's backyard or something? Is this backyard breeding but for horses? Someone must have really not had faith in you to put you in this business of all things. You should have been like a little girl's 6th birthday present or something, because this is unbelievable. Never in my years as a gambler have I seen such terrible stamina from an animal that is supposed to quite literally symbolize physical ability. You know, I can't get too hooked up on that because, you know, I can't be going home without results, and this will be an underground job. I actually have a horse in my truck from where I parked that is going to replace you, okay? He looks exactly like you, so it's fine. You're it's fine. You're still continuing your legacy, but just better. You know, everyone's going to talk about you like you're the underdog because you started off like this and then came back better. You're like the Jesus of horses. I feel like that was offensive to say, but what better example? Okay. Now, I'm just gonna go in with this pen. It's so sharp you won't feel a thing, okay? Shh. Shh. Oh my. Okay. I'm just gonna wait for it to boil over. Shh. Nice and steady. Then it should be. There we go. Administered. That shut you up. Alright. I feel like the thud of your horse frame hitting the hay from that was heavier than any noise you could have kicked up. Okay. We have this. Okay. Nice and still. Let's get it into a wrap. Okay. This. The karma of a gambling addict, it's the lonely one, I tell you. And now I'm talking to a dead horse. You have some rough patches of skin, buddy. And banging your head against the wall, I mean... Hold on, your neck is hurting. Right. Well, it's safe to say that my job here is done. Was that? I think that was the stable boys. I really... Oh, where's my stuff? I really need to run, okay? I need to run. I need to go grab the horse from the back, and I need to run. Okay, it's fine, they're not gonna notice. I need to get you onto my truck. Okay. If I just tie this around your leg, around your left leg, your left hoof. Whatever, horse anatomy. Just watching you guys run is not helpful to understand what you're like when you're unconscious or just resting or whatever, but I need to get, okay, right hoof. Okay, back left hoof. you don't have much meat on you, but it's still enough. It's horse. Okay, and then if I tie it, pull it into a knot. There you go. I just made a rotisserie chicken out of you. Okay. I haven't really thought of how to dispose of this entire situation, but that's how we figure it out. You know, maybe I have to leave you to your roots, you know, where the wild horses are nearby. We are in a rural area, so I'm sure you'll be with your horse ancestors, but more so how you were naturally meant to be. I feel like you're the French bulldog or the pug equivalent for horses. You get what I'm saying? Like, low-key, you were just not meant to be put onto this earth for that. So all respect for you, but we really need to hurry out of here, because you're putting a bad name on the business. Okay, and I trust that you can't talk right now. You can talk anyway, but I'm sure that you can understand that this is really the best course of action. I highly doubt you're even really that happy up in there. So this way, you know, you won't have anyone digging into your side, telling you to go faster, and you won't be having, because you guys, oh my god, you guys have eyes on the sides of your head. The only thing you'll be able to see when you race is the absolutely intoxicated just expressions of drunk people wanting you to win, and if you don't, they will low-key start hauling beer at you. So consider this a favor instead of a form of gross misconduct and animal cruelty. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna wipe off the remnants of the anesthesia, okay, because you've gone now. You've gone, little buddy. It's okay. You're in the back of my truck. It's okay. I wonder what it would be like, but you know, for me personally, yes, this is happening to you from a crazy person, but if I had to go, I'd pick something like this. Quiet and with the embrace of a towel. So really, in those last moments, you didn't know how lucky you had it, okay? I'm talking morbid, but... Right. As you can see, the cartridge in this is now gone down, okay? They really weren't kidding about horse tranquilizer. But this is where we stop off, okay? So I'm gonna drag you out, and there's the sweet release.